Hello everyone and welcome back here to the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. We are here on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, and of course, very happy to be here at the American Kickoff. As always, been with this conference before. It had a name and a logo back with Mike Oresco putting everything together, and now Tim Pernetti and a fantastic speech that he had. And now I am here with the leader of the East Carolina Pirates football program, which is not too far away from Charlotte here, and that is Blake Harrell. Blake, how are you?
Yeah, great to have. Appreciate you having me on. Great to be here. And, it's great to have this event in North Carolina, our home state, here in Charlotte, and just some of our local media gets to come out, and some of our fans get to come out, and just to see some folks that live here in Charlotte that are wearing the purple and gold today. It's been pretty neat.
I have to ask you this just because it's something that always sticks with me. Does the accent help you in coaching? I just feel like when you have a country accent and you're a football coach, it just makes sense.
Yeah, I think just growing up in the South and growing up in the Southeast especially, and North Carolina's my home state, and being here is kind of goes natural fit, especially in college football as well.
Absolutely. And for East Carolina, I know that you were under Mike Houston as a coordinator, and then you got put into the interim role and then took over. Just what you could say that journey was like to take over during the season in the midst of 2024-25 and then to be named the head coach.
Yeah, I'm going on my 6th season here at East Carolina. My first as the full-time head coach. And as you mentioned last October, I got presented with the interim position, and it was a lot of fun, to be honest. We just went out and attacked every single day. We didn't worry about what was going to come after the season. We went and focused on the moment, and that was keeping our football team together and finishing the thing the right way. And one of our sayings was, grown men finish what they started. And we wanted to get those seniors to a bowl game, and we were able to do that. We finished the season 5-1. I think it's the best 6-game stretch since 2014 at East Carolina. Our first P4 bowl win since I think 2000. Our first P4 win since like 2018. So just the way those guys finished and was pretty special. We obviously know we can't take one play from that season into this season, but the momentum and the confidence that's given us and given Pirate Nation has been pretty special.
And you didn't just beat a team inside of the quote-unquote Power Four. You beat an in-state rival in NC State, and you will have them to start this season.
Yeah.
So just what that means to you in recruiting and in building, because it was a team within this state, of course, as you're recruiting the state of North Carolina, and it's a Power Four, and then the fact that you have them again.
Yeah, how unique is it? Do you end the season with an opponent and begin the season with the same opponent? And, kind of an in-state opponent, as you said, and I think we're about an hour and 15 minutes from each other, so very close there and very important to both fan bases. Their roster will obviously be different come August 28th. Our roster will be different come August 28th, so it'll be two different teams. But our main focus has been really about us and focusing on East Carolina, our football team, and how we can get better every single day.
For you, being the leader, like you said, you've been here for 6 years, but now this is your full-time leadership opportunity with this team. Do you feel like you had to change anything about your message or how you carry yourself or what you do to make sure that you've encompassed the entire team?
Yeah, and I think we did a really good job, even in the end of last season, of letting everybody know that they matter, letting everybody know that it takes all of us to get the job done. And we continue that message and kind of kept our focus on day by day. I think going through that process, maybe you are loose with a few things. And in the off season, our focus has been really, what our culture is about: playing with relentless effort, intense energy, the discipline, and execution. So those are things that we kind of focus throughout the offseason.
I've been covering this team for a long time. Ruffin McNeil, Scotty Montgomery, Mike Houston, now yourself. Where is East Carolina football in your opinion right now?
We're on the rise. I know the conference just released their Built to Rise and Soar this week, but I think East Carolina football is in the same mindset, the same step. You're coming off a really good momentum, and you look back at East Carolina and some of the things that Coach McNeil did and Coach Holtz did and the success they had, and I think we're positioned to make those same steps. We obviously got a lot of work ahead of us. We're embracing that, but we're pushing in that direction.
Well, I know that coaches don't typically get the opportunity to ask the questions, but I'm going to change that here on the show. We do something called Rapid Fire, so Coach, you can ask me a couple questions about any topic. What do you have for me?
Well, what is your favorite team in the American?
That's not fair. I would say I've built, and this is not a political answer, I have built relationships with everyone. I have very much appreciated my time. I will say that I do own, and actually this morning, is something. Well, I should say, while we were here, airing in the during the American kickoff and being down here, I aired a special with Rajay Harris.
Yeah.
And during that special, I wore my East Carolina sweatshirt.
That's awesome.
So I do have one of my favorite sweatshirts. I will wear it very shamelessly,
Good.
and I will put it out there. And I am the type of person that says if I have a relationship with a school, with a team, or whoever, that I'll rock something and I'll sport it so that I can spread the message. So I have been spreading the message of East Carolina.
Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate you sporting the purple and gold and continue to rock that.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's got a little zipper part too, so I definitely like it. What's your second one?
I'm a good hoodie. I'm a big hoodie guy. Like, I'm always about the hoodies. And
Well, I just interviewed Bill Belichick, and they're like, what if he came out in a hoodie? I said, let him be who he is. You know?
I wish I would have came out in a hoodie today. My wife told me otherwise, so I make sure I listen to the boss.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I like the tie game. Was that you or was that your wife?
Yeah, mostly the wife.
Okay, all right, fair enough. What's your next question for me?
You know, if you had to, you're a tie or no tie guy?
I no tie for these events, but I do like wearing ties. I will have a tie. Yeah.
Not me. Like I said, I'd rather be in a hoodie.
You rather be in a hoodie?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly, when I leave here, I actually have it right under so nobody can see it. I got t-shirt, shorts, my sneakers. I'm ready to relax and just have a good time.
You find some time to relax on Saturday evening. What is your go-to? You going to play golf? You going fishing? You going to the grill? What are you hitting up?
On a Saturday evening, I would say I'm a big movie guy, and I like to screenwrite. I like to create. So I would say you probably catch me at the movies. I will be there I'll be there probably multiple times to see the Fantastic Four. But yeah, I'm a big time movie. I like having a vision and implementing that, seeing it come to life, and telling a story that can really move people. So I do like when people put a good movie together.
So we're looking to take our team to a movie in camp. What movies should I take them to?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Hands down.
Yeah, you got to do that. For these guys, of course you do.
What's funny is, like, I don't even know what the Fantastic Four is or what the movies are. My focus is not obviously not on the movies, not on the golf course. I'm not a golfer. I have no hobbies, and that's sad. You know, I told somebody I golfed before I had kids. We have $3, and now if I got 4 hours of free time, I want to go be a dad and spend time with my daughter. So maybe when they get out of the house and graduate and move on with their life, maybe I'll try to pick the sticks back up.
Well, and that's the thing. It's an everyday, every minute job that you have as a football coach, because you're leading young men, and it goes far beyond wins and losses. So you don't have the time when people say, "Oh, it's the off season." There is no off season.
Yeah, and I just told our staff the other day, the word coach is a privilege, and you're a coach 24/7. It's not like you go home and turn that off. I said everything you do, you know, what you represent outside of this building, you're still a coach, and that's people see you in the community. You're a coach, and it's an honor and privilege to be called coach.
Amen to that. Blake Harrell here with us inside of the American Kickoff East Carolina Pirates. You can go out and see them here in the great state of North Carolina, as well of going all across the country and watching and seeing what this team will put forward or put together. As always, as you know, East Carolina, no strangers to the broadcast, and they will continue to not be. Blake, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Thank you, sir.